welcome to Nif's Hobby Corner. I'm Jenny, and today I want to do I want to start off a series called A Little Touch of Colour Counts. And this series was originally started by Melissa at Winter 89 Colours. I'll put all the links to any channels I mentioned in the description. And I found Winter series through Amy Ward Art, who also does A Little Touch of Colour Counts. So, and I thought that seems like a great way to get working in books that I don't normally work in. So the idea of this series is all of my books are in here, or 99% of them, I think, in this mug that I've cut up in this cute little mug. And I'm just going to pick one at random and flip through it with you and find a page that I feel like that is calling to me, that wants a little touch of colour. And I can finish the page, I can just colour one leaf, I can just whichever the mood takes me. The idea is just to get colour in these books, and spread the love in my collection a little bit more. And I really loved that idea. So here we go. I've got this mug that's very cute that I didn't want to use I bought it and then I wasn't using it for drinking because I didn't want to wash it up and ruin the vinyl and the feel, and you'll notice that I keep on stroking it because it feels really nice. But without further ado, let me pick out the first book in the first episode of A Little Touch of Colour Counts. Here we go. There we go. Let me mix it up. I know I could do this on a spinner wheel. Oh, here's Trinket. He's joining me for the first episode. Oh, and he's gone. Oh no, he's here. Trinket, here. What's this? Yeah. I've got to move my mouse out of his way. You can see his tail is here. Look. Don't bother me, human. Let me just pick out. I've got to really mix it up, even though, yeah. Okay, so let me know if you think I should take these out afterwards. So I've got my first one here. Let's have a look. Selina Fenwick. Oh, wait for it to focus. Camera. Selina. Oh, it's focusing on Trinket. Selina Fenwick, Winged Magic, which is a good. I haven't worked in this book at all, so let me go and get it. I know this is one of her Amazon printed books, so there's 25 images and then a repeat of another 25. Let me just find it here. Winged Magic. I think I got it because it was on sale at the time. So this is the book. And I haven't actually worked in any Selina Fenwick yet. So let me see what I'm feeling. And you know what? It's a little bit nice to start off in this book because there's the double. So if I mess it up, it's not really a problem. So here's the title page. It's a very cute title page. Let me just turn my light on. I forgot to do that. Oh, bright. There we go. That's a bit better. So let me just flip through. That's the book belongs to page, including 2 of each 25 winged creature, colouring images by Selina Fenwick. So let's have a look. Oh, she's so talented, isn't she? This one's called Trust, the Dragon. Time Flies, with a lovely lady on it. Rare sighting, a unicorn and a fairy. Oh, look at this guy. Flying kitty. So cute. Very cute. And then we've got the Fairy Dragon and Wulpatinga. Very nice. Angelic. I like how these big pages are bordered. And then we've got Book Dragon. Dragon Sitting. That's cute. Pigs Might Fly. That's funny. So I might do that one. Let me use this little bookmark here. Look at that. It's a cute bookmark. There we go. Caretaker. I just got to fold these pages down. Oh, that's lovely. I haven't flipped through this one in a while. A hatchling. Oh, it's a baby griffin. Rule the night. Oh, that's cool. Very dragony. Baby dragon. I don't know. I'm just really drawn to like the cutesy ones. There we go. It looks a bit like Spyro. I tend to do all of my dragons like Spyro. Dragon Rider. Very cool. Magic books. Oh, look at these little kitties. They're so cute. Let me. I could try a person. Let me put another bookmark in there. Oh dear, struggling to turn pages. Enchanted Glade. Ooh. What's this one? Flying Foxes. Gargoyle Moon. That one looks like it would be like cool to do lighting effects and things on. But I'm not 100% confident in lighting effects, so that's not today's calling. Griffin. I like the thought that this is the hatchling we saw earlier. Hippogriff. Hippogriff. Majesty. Now that is one cool lion. He is very majestic. The Phoenix. Oh, that one might be calling to me as well. Lots of oranges and reds and yellows. Ravenheart. Pegasus. Magical Meeting. I like that all of the and that's the last one. We've got a second set of pages begins here. So Phoenix, Magic Books, Baby Dragon, and Pigs Might Fly. I think I'm going to leave the Pigs Might Fly page. Baby Dragon. I'm actually really feeling the Phoenix. I think I'm going to go with the Phoenix. There we go. Let me just make a snap decision. There we go. Okay, so what I am going to do is I'm going to pause the recording and sort all of my supplies out and come back to you when I am ready to start colouring. Where's my mouse? There we go. So see you in a second. Okay, so I've set up all of my alcohol markers here. Let me just show you. Oh, wrong one. There you go. I've got all my alcohol markers here set up and ready to go. Oh, that one's. Why is that one sticking out more? Oh, well. And I've picked out 4 that I want to try. Oh, wrong one again. There we go. And I've got some scrap paper here to try out. Let me just move this to the side so I can try them out. So I've got cadmium red, summer lemon, cadmium orange, and chrome orange. So that order. I will also get a reference up of a phoenix. Phoenix. That's not where I wanted to write that. I can spell a phoenix because it's right in front of me. Image. So there is reds, but it's mostly oranges and yellows. So mostly oranges and yellows. So it goes red into cadmium orange into chrome orange into yellow, or not that yellow, I don't think. Let me just, I don't think that's the yellow. This is why I'm glad I tried it out. Let me try banana cream. No, that's not banana cream. That really doesn't look like the colour I thought it would, because it's a very green yellow. So I just want a yellow mustard. See, that's too dark. I want a lighter one. Banana cream then. Maybe it's this paper. Let me try. That's not so bad, is it? If I wait for it to dry and see what it looks like once it's dry. There we go, that's those 4. Let me just put this, just sorting out my computer as I'm feeling the one here that's on the right. Let me just, I'm feeling this one here on the right. Here, let me just, there we go. Let me just have a look. So sometimes what I like to do is when I'm not sure, just to find an image that's calling to me. Oh, like this one. I like that one with the darkness. These are some very cool images of phoenixes. Phoenix. This one is very nice. It's a very different color palette. But I think I'll stick with this one here. So let me just, that's the one that I'm going to keep for my reference image. So I've got this on my computer screen that I can reference at any time to look through. Okay, so back to here, and there we go. That's it. So I've got, without further ado, let me begin, because this is dried quite nicely now that it's had a chance to dry. So that's the colour. It's not, I'm not done a very good blend, but it's a good start, isn't it? And I can come in and darken anything with some pencils. Oh dear, I just dropped one. Oh no! Oh no! Pen! Okay, so with the... I'm going to start darker here, I think. Darker here. And then lighter towards the ends, and then darker at the feet, and lighter towards the head. And then give a tiny bit of darkness around the face to add a bit of contrast. Okay, here we go, without further ado. Oh dear, let me just... There we go. So I'm just going to use the flick the alcohol marker in the direction of the feathers that Selina Fenwick has indicated on the page here. Oh, the bleed through on the Amazon paper. Bleed through, bleed through. There we go. Just a little bit there and a little bit there. And this one. Yes, I am leaving the caps off the pens because my hands struggle to get the caps off in time for the blending, and I know it's got to be fast. In fact, I've already taken too long with that blend there. Let me just... There we go. They're feathers, they're meant to have texture in them. There we go. It's the first bit of colour on our phoenix. And now I'll just continue. So something fun happened today in my YouTube world. I hit 100 subscribers, and I am very thankful for each and every one of you. Welcome here to Nif's Hobby Corner, where I don't know what I'm doing, but you know what? We'll just do it. We don't know what we're doing, do it with confidence, right? Like, and no one will know. That's it. Let me, seeing I have a bit of time while I'm colouring, introduce myself a little bit while this colour bleeds over the lines tremendously. Well, like I said, I'm Jenny. I'm a colourist here in the UK. I like all sorts of arty things, but I find colouring the most relaxing. I used to love drawing a lot, but I get a bit perfection-y sometimes with drawing, as I find colouring is a lot lower pressure. But I have been trying to get back into more arty endeavours to... Oh dear, sorry, I struggle doing multiple things at once. There we go. I don't know if this is too dark, but that's fine. Let me just finish this set of feathers, because then I think that's all going to be all the red I use in the wings. Oh, my phone just buzzed. Oh dear. That's a bit too much red on that bit there. Whoops. Let me just... It's taken a lot more concentration. My default supply is pencil work. So pencils. That's why I'm not too sure how I'm doing here. And it is bleeding over a lot, but I think that is the paper. But that's okay, we can work with bleed through, bleed over, bleed lines. Because I like to work with alcohol markers quite wet. There we go. Let me just go over all of them with this one colour to try and as you can see, it's bled horrendously over the lines there. But that's okay, because all of this section is going to be these colours anyway. And then I might do the back I'm thinking like a dark navy blue. I might get the Langos out or the acrylic markers to do that, to cover up any bleed over, just to make it stand out on the page. But I'm quite happy with how this has come. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. There you go. You can see how much it's bled through there. Okay, so what's the next bit? Oh, the other bit of the wing on this side. I'm actually quite happy with how that's turned out. I just need to try and work a little bit drier. Maybe just go in smaller sections. Just see. Because that bleed over the lines is a little bit intense, isn't it? I find that as I get more comfortable, I slowly get better and better, even like over the course of one colouring session. Sometimes you can see improvements that quickly. There we go. Blendy, 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 blendy. Not that it's blended at all. There's my phone again. Blendy, blendy. On the bleedy bleed through. I don't normally find the bleed through so much as a problem, but I think it's because these lines are quite fine. Luckily, the exterior lines of the Phoenix are that little bit thicker to just help with that, I think. But I think I'm going to try and do those ones a little bit lighter in colour and keep these darker colours in the middle of the... Oh, sorry about that. That's my phone buzzing. Buzz, buzz. Yeah, just slowly do this, and then hopefully I can fix that horrendous bleed over. It's fine. It shows that it's not going to be the end product. I would be curious if I could get any sort of good result with watercolors with these in this. I guess that would be a cool way of utilizing both sets of images, is by just using one set of materials on the front half and one set on the back half, and see what difference that could make. Oh, let me try and blend these outer feathers. Let me just, sorry, the concentration, I can't concentrate and talk at the same time. There we go. There we go. And we are done. So what I think I am going to do is carry on doing these feathers, because I'm really feeling this, and I'll get some music together and just do a quick speed through of these feathers here and see how it's going to turn out. So I'll be back with you shortly. touch of colour in Selena Fenwick's Winged Magic. There, I've added these very bright oranges and yellows to the wings, and I've started a little bit of the body, but I think I'm done there. I'm going to head on to the community Discord and do some page hopping with Zoe. So yeah, there we go. That's a little touch of colour counts. My hand is covered in stuff, and words. I got so in the zone that I forgot what I was going to say. That Verbeth. Oh look, hopefully it hasn't gone all the way through. No, it hasn't. Just checking. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool on the other side. So that's a bit of colour in Selena Fenwick's A Winged Magic, and that I never would have got to. So thank you so much, Melissa at Winter 89 Colours, for coming up with this great idea. Go and check out her channel. She's got a whole playlist of these videos. But I just did a shorter one to start with and to get this page started. So thank you for watching. I've been Jenny or Nif at Nif's Hobby Corner. And there you go. Bye bye.